Hi everybody and welcome back to another Landlord Lowdown, and today I want to talk about checkouts. And this came around from my colleague George carrying out a checkout on a property. The tenant moved out. Overall the property was okay, been there a little while now, so a bit of fair wear and tear thrown in, but they'd had a cleaning company in to clean kitchen carpets, etc., and the kitchen just was not cleaned properly or up to standard. So we advised the tenant to go back to the cleaning company and get a refund. Spoke to the owner about it and said we'll have it cleaned. However, the owner, because he's moving back into the property, there's no further income coming in on this one. Now, normally, if it's just a small cost, we'll just bill it against your account as the landlord, and that will come out of the rent for the new tenancy when they move in. However, if you are going to be selling a property or moving back into it, we do not have any further rent coming in to cover those bills. So we did have to reach out to the landlord and explain £90 for the cleaning. We're looking to get that back from the deposit, but whilst we're waiting for it before the cleaning's done, he did have to send us the money to cover that cost. Now, I hope that's not sort of unfair. I think it's quite straightforward, and we're very confident we're going to get the money back from the DPS, which is where obviously the deposit is lodged and held. But there are other instances where tenants will move out of a property and there is claims for, we had one recently for carpets, unfortunately a little bit of damage, some marks, some stains. They were professionally cleaned by our sort of go-to carpet cleaner chap, Chris, but they didn't come up, so we did have to have one replaced because of a stain, another one done because of a burn mark. Bit of markings on the wall. Now, the tenant disputed the whole thing. We had all the right evidence from the initial check-in right through to the check-out, and all the invoices showing everything. We got the majority of the money back, but interestingly, the DPS, which is the Deposit Protection Service, as mentioned, the adjudicator for that, because the tenant didn't agree to it, the adjudicator, which is sort of, I suppose, really judge and jury, their decision is final, built into the award to the landlord what they class as fair wear and tear. So it was a certain percentage because of the time that the carpets have been down, so you can't get sort of like a betterment or sort of new for old, so to speak. There was only a proportion paid. Landlord understands that, quite happy with that. That happens, you know, you can't always win. But just do be aware that anytime if you have any questions, anyone on the team can help you. Some exciting news. I don't know if any of you have seen my Facebook video that went out at the weekend. Easter Sunday, I was down in Hythe with one of the other cyclists getting ready for the Pilgrim's Hospice bike ride. I've had some amazing donations from many of you, and I thank you so much for that. It really means a lot. Really want to raise as much money for the Pilgrim's Hospice as possible. But overnight, someone had donated anonymously, and I still don't know who it is. So if you are watching this, it was you. Massive thank you, just heartfelt thanks. It blew me away. But £560. So we're hitting that 1,100 mark. I'd like to see if we can do 1,500. Why not? Got 2 and a bit weeks left to do it. It's a 75-mile charity bike ride. Please, I can't say it enough, but please, just sponsor the Pilgrim's Hospice. Via myself doing a 75-mile bike ride. There should be 6 of us doing it as a group, sort of friends of mine that we regularly go out with during the week and particularly on Sundays. Put the link in the description, but again, if you have any questions, as always, 01233 501 601. And my final parting shot is that mortgage rates are getting better. The market is starting to get stronger. Spring has definitely sprung. I know we had a lot of rain and so forth sort of midweek, but the weather's getting better. It's making everybody smile, particularly me. So enjoy it, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.